Hello and welcome to day 34 of the 365-day meditation challenge, where I challenge myself to meditate for 1 hour every day in 2 sessions of 31 minutes. This is session one, and as you can tell, I feel much, much, much better than the last week and a half where I was in this mental fog. Turns out, if you listen to a lot of podcasts and videos while working, your brain gets fried like KFC. It gets deep fried into oblivion. I just realized this yesterday. I did a beautiful 2 hour cleanse. Well, 3 hours of no screen time, no social media, no watching anything. And now, today, I haven't watched anything. Even though it's quite late, I haven't opened any social media. In fact, the only thing I did on my phone was talk with people, which is much more productive than just spending a lot of time on YouTube or Netflix or Spotify or whatever listening or watching things, device or app, Instagram reels, and all kinds of garbage. Today I have some beautiful spice tea, some cayenne pepper, ginger, and turmeric tea, also known as tea for the soulless people. And I have my timer right over here. I cannot believe how much better I feel, and it's just the first day that I'm doing this cleansing of social media timers. No more social media for me because it fries my brain like a noodle, fried noodles. And it's quite amazing. I still had about 2 hours of brain fog today where I just had this draining of energy from my head. And it was as if I had half of my brain cells working and half of them were asleep. And yeah, such a big difference in between how I felt for the last week and a half and how I feel now. It's an unlock. I cleaned the house, I went shopping. What else did I do? Not a lot of things, but it felt much more nice to just be able to relax my brain, to be bored. I did, however, have a few moments where I was like, I want to watch something because I formed this habit where whenever I eat, I watch some Netflix or some YouTube. And now I was eating, and it was so awful to just eat in silence and just be there. But my brain is like, it doesn't feel that fog anymore. It has just about 2% of the fog, but it also feels as if it's expanding a bit because of the boredom. It's like, I want to be entertained. And since I don't have anything but work to be entertained by, that's exactly what I'm doing. I would have probably done this meditation sessions later on, like 2 or 3 hours later. But now, because I feel as if I'm bored if I don't do the meditation, I'm doing it quite early. So let's start it now. And there you go. The meditation is over. I remembered I did do this social media thing before, and I had a mantra that I used to tell myself: it's better to do nothing than to stay on social media. So I feel much, the whole mantra would be like, I feel much better when I don't do anything rather than stay and consume social media. So, yeah, and it's true. And I remembered it today. And I was like, okay, it's, I think, the third or fourth time I'm learning that social media is zapping my brain. I keep on forgetting, or I want to forget all the time just so I can fulfill my addictions. Crazy how much just power it has over your mind and your well-being. Who knew I only had to give up this to feel so much better? Even this meditation was one of the most qualitative meditations in like 1 month and a half. So I didn't have a meditation this amazing in 1.5 months. That's how crazy it is to just get rid of all social media. Yeah, and not consume anything: music, Netflix, movies, stuff like that. Just take it off your plate. And I was like, I remember 3 weeks ago, I was trying to find like a way to boost my energy levels. That's why I got the spiced tea. And I started running and doing some sports and stuff like that. And it didn't help. It really didn't help that much. I did have a little bit of a high, but then I just went back to the same levels of energy back down again. And now I just feel, because sometimes, like when I started in January, I started this new YouTube thing, and also the meditation challenges and whatever. And during that period, I just had a few weeks where I was like super creative and I could express myself, and I felt like I wanted to talk about something exactly like I feel now. And it's exactly the same feeling, but this time it didn't just appear out of nowhere. I kind of created it by getting rid of social media. And back in January, I was watching social media, but I had this, I don't know, burst of energy because the weather was getting hotter and the winter was over. So my body was like in overdrive and I wanted to do things and I got energized. But now it's more to do with the fact that I got rid of social media. And a few days after 12th of January, I started fasting as well. So that helped tremendously, which I stopped. And I think that's also another reason I don't have a lot of energy during the day. But now I ate normally, like any kind of human. And I still have a lot of energy, even though it's quite late. I think it's 10 o'clock at night, 10:30. And it's incredible the amount of focus and the amount of present energy that I have, considering the fact that yesterday and a few days ago, I was about to quit this meditation challenge. It's unbelievable. And I hope I don't start watching a lot of social media and listening to podcasts again, because I don't want to have that fried brain that I just don't want it. So, yeah, I think we found something. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.